Hello, I'm Jamie Feinberg, founder of Not Your Mom's Musical Theater, and I want to thank you for your support of one of the newest theater companies in the state of New Hampshire. As many of you know, these NYMMT video blogs are just one of the innovative social marketing tools that we use to both entertain and inform you about who we are as a theatrical company and what we are currently in rehearsals for. However, for this particular blog, we're asking for your immediate help.
This week, the House of Appropriations Committee released their fiscal year 2011 funding recommendations. In it, they called for a minimum of a $12 million cut to the National Endowment for the Arts, also known as the NEA. The House is slated to consider these recommendations as they debate the fiscal year 2011 continuing resolution next week. In addition to the recommended funding cut, it is anticipated that the floor amendments will be introduced to more severely cut and/or eliminate funding to the NEA.
We here at Not Your Mom's Musical Theater ask that you all send letters to your members of Congress right away to urge support for the NEA and to hold in place federal funding for the arts. Every single one of you play an important role in making sure that these efforts to severely cut or eliminate funding to the NEA are not approved.
For those of you who aren't familiar with what the NEA is or does, here's what's at stake. NEA grants to organizations and state art agencies helps to maximize the economic and social contributions to the arts and communities nationwide. The nonprofit arts industry generates $166.2 billion annually in economic activity, supports 5.7 million full-time equivalent jobs, and returns $12.6 billion to the federal government in income taxes.
The arts infrastructure of the United States is critical to the nation's cultural well-being as well as its economic vitality. It is supported by a remarkable combination of government, business, foundation, and individual donors. In a striking example of federal-state partnership, the NEA distributes 40% of its program dollars to state agencies, conditional on each state devoting its own appropriated funds. This partnership ensures that each state has a stable source of arts funding and policy. These grants, combined with state legislative appropriations and other dollars, are distributed widely to strengthen the arts infrastructures and ensure broad access to the arts.
The NEA has provided strategic leadership and investment in the arts for over 50 years. Among its proudest accomplishments is the growth of arts activity in areas of the nation that were previously underserved or not served at all. Americans can now see professional productions of high quality in their own hometowns, and arts organizations in every congressional district now receive direct NEA grants. Last year alone, New Hampshire arts nonprofits received nearly $1 million in NEA grants.
As Congress votes on final fiscal year 2011 spending bills, please take a moment to write your senators and representatives and ask them to support funding for the NEA. Thank you.